fans of Lit Lakota to listen to my music. So that'll be lit though. If y'all do, y'all should just put that shit on repeat. Keep playing that shit. I'll hit a million plays. Low key, we beat actually. I actually do get a little money from the music. I think through social media. So shout out to everybody that ever listen to my music. Yo, I'm gonna have to, as an artist, I gotta make some bread off of the music. So I'm gonna have to do something that artists do. I really don't. I'm not in it for the money though. I don't really give a fuck. I just do it for the love of the game. To be honest, I do it for my people, for my tribe, just so y'all know what you're capable of. Because our tribe has too much, people harming themselves. So instead of doing that, I'm trying to inspire the next generation to continue to be creative in all ways possible. All ways possible. We would love to make some bread off of it though. Like we could sell the music, maybe Bandcamp. I never had my music up for sale. I think Amazon probably only, but that's through the distribution, not my own distribution. Oh, and even with the shirts, the TikTok shop been blocked because of some weird ass shit. Because the US bought TikTok and they fucked it up, But I could easily I could just continue with TikTok shop, or even with my distribution with music, I can continue with that, or we can switch it up and build my own website and sell my merch and my music off of that website, which would probably be a really good way to cut out the middleman and just come direct to me, direct to source, The only way I can make bread off the music, or the merchant off of this as being an artist independent. So we might just have to actually have our own storefront and our own website, Sizzleland. That way we can have y'all support the stream and support, I guess, more music and the whole movement and the merch. Because we haven't even reached our full potential yet. You know what I'm saying? Everything's still building up. We haven't even crossed over to like real life. Everyone's still ducking the movement for like. There's a lot of people in my real life that duck the movement. They see me, they don't see Lit Lakota. You know what I'm saying? They see Jose. They're like, they act like they don't know who I am. And that's just natural response. I hear it a lot on the internet. People complain because they do a lot. And the funniest thing I saw was a TikTok about someone was like, people around them are dumb, but they all act like they're the dumb ones. Like everyone around them treats them like they're dumb when they're the ones doing shit. Because I don't know, I felt I connected with that because it really goes like that. Because like me personally, like I have never seen anybody in my family do what I do, and I never had somebody to look up to in my family directly or in my friends group that does what I do. So the fact that I'm the only one in my my circles that do it, and I still they try to ignore me and pretend it doesn't happen or exist. It just shows that it's a national crisis, of hate rate. The people close to you will be like, nah, I don't see you. I don't know what you're doing. So I just block them. I just block a lot of people. I just like, fuck you. Then. Don't ever see me. Then. I don't block them. I just don't respond to them. This is like years of relationships with these people, and I'm just like, yo, you had years to get it right, and you still fuck it up. I gotta cut you off. No more private access to me. You know what I mean? No more private messaging. Nothing. No what's up. Nothing. You see what's up? I'm online. I'm live. You see my posts. Y'all see me. Shit. Fuck you, man. People be trying to make you feel like you're not who you are. It's weird as fuck. But if Drake got haters, who am I to think I won't have haters? The top of the rap game could have haters. Of course, someone like me could have haters with nothing. The great ones always got haters. I'm one of the great ones. I'm one of the original. I get overlooked by my peers a lot, but the real ones that actually see me are like, whoa, those are people that I had looked up to because, like I said, nobody in my immediate family or circle and friends groups were doing what I was doing, streaming, music, anything, merch. Nobody around me was doing that like that. Only few of them, but they were doing like food, like labor work. They were never into media, entertainment. But the only thing I had to look forward to was rappers, other artists, singers, artists, other business owners that I follow on social media, and throughout the years, to have recognition with them is crazy because that's like your big brother, your big sister, somebody up here, turning around and being like, I see you, and it's like, yo, that's all I wanted was, someone I'm looking up to see that what I'm doing and give me the salute, the head nod, and that's big because I use their platform and their progression. I've been noticing, and I've been using that for myself to be like, I got to build on my shit. And when they acknowledge what I've done, that's crazy because it's full circle. Like I was inspired by you, and then you come back and you're like, I see you, and that's cool. So I try to like do that one day, but we have a long way to go. But I have heard people say that they do fuck with me. But those are the people on the internet. Those are the strangers, just like me. I had to go outside of my immediate circle, outside of my family, outside of my friends groups to find inspiration. So the fact that I could be inspiration for other people is cool. But I hope to check them out and be like, if they came up watching me or checking me out, if I inspired them, I'd like to go back to them and be like, I see you too. Pass the torch, like whatever. Just how those people do that to me. Which are big artists, by the way, which are huge business owners, like which successful artists, successful streamers, successful human beings, what I'm saying? And they come back and say anything to me, message, comment, like, follow, anything, all that shit matters. And that's big for me because I don't get that anywhere else but the internet. Because nobody in my real life will acknowledge what I do. You know what I'm saying? The people that do, very few, very few. I'm not gonna say nobody does because there's a lot of people that do, but And it surprises me too. Sometimes it'll be my uncle, it'll be someone I never an old head, it'll be an old head. It's just funny when people say that they heard my shit and shit, but they don't really support like that. That's why I stay online, stay on the internet because that's the only place where I can connect to tribe. I can connect to all these people. I mean, I connect to the tribe in real life, but it's been it's been a lot of versions of me that were unsuccessful in the past. So this new version of me has never existed in South Dakota, like in real life. I need to go to South Dakota basically. This new update of me, all these things, everything since Oglala Word album. Uh, ever since I've been like in Florida, my life has changed and I've changed. But I haven't changed, but I made improvements. What I can say, I update myself throughout the years. But I want to go, I want to go give them the light, man. I want to show people who I am now and who I'm becoming in real time right now as we speak, and share my talents and gifts with the world and everybody in the tribe in South Dakota to evolve and get on the stage and perform for y'all, which will be very easy because I've dibbled and dabbled in that a lot of times. And making connections with other artists and all these people is very easy too. Marketing, all this shit is very easy. I just haven't crossed over to that affirm it, like do it and with people over there. It's gonna be crazy. As I said, when I go to South Dakota, we're taking off. But there's a lot of things I don't discuss online that are kind of personal. That why I'm in Florida. I mean, I have said this shit like I'm an open book when it comes to my stream. I've said if you check my vlogs, I have said a lot of some of them are probably gone now, but maybe YouTube. I'd be rambling for hours, man. I'd be saying shit like on my mind, real life, and personal things. Same for the book, same for the film, same for the documentary, same for biography, same for all the things that you could say for me. Yep. Um, we are just beginning, yo, and everything's gonna pop one day, man. And I don't care. I don't care for what everybody's doing to hold us back, because that's their demons, not mine. My demons have been depleted. My middle name is Angel. I consider myself an angel that's battling demons. In real time. And also, other people's demons be trying to detach themselves to me or make me deal with them, and I'll just be like, nah. That's why I said I cut a lot of people off because they had years to get it right, and they still don't have it right in 2026. In the big 2026, they had years of opportunity to get it right with me, and they still playing. I gotta go like, shh, bye. Why would I talk to non-supporters when I got people that support me that never even met me? I want to meet my supporters. That's why I would do stuff like shows. I don't know, get to know y'all, follow y'all, join the Discord and shit, man. We slowly building our community, very slowly, like a turtle that won the race. The turtle won the race, y'all. Don't forget. Not the rabbit, the turtle. The tortoise in the hare. Once upon a time. Speaking of hair, I fucks with this. Look, man, my hair, as it grows longer, my braids get better and better. And easier to braid, too. But, yo, braiding is a motherfucker. and, and then when I lose that grip, and it's just fucked up, you'll have to start all over. I'm like, yeah, shit over. And I start that shit over. And it takes a minute. I actually braided before I started the stream. Then I washed the hair. I washed the braids. Crazy. It's, wash your braids. I don't know who told you not to. Please. For the love of God. I remember in high school and school, you used to have to see sit next to people, you have to smell their hair. They got braids and shit. They never wash their hair, so I'm like, damn, this shit. Your hair stink. You gotta wash your hair. You gotta wash your motherfucking hair, really. I don't care if you got braids. If your braids are good, they won't come out just because you washed it. Just because you got a little water and shampoo in it. Please stay clean, yo. Like, I took a little break and I brushed my teeth, mouthwash, between my ears because this shit be making my shit sweaty. Yo, just stay fresh. Y'all put your order on. Yo, stay fresh. Shower before the stream, you know what I'm saying? Shower, wash your ass.